Turning 60 and realizing that your retirement savings may not be enough to serve you for the rest of your life. And your first thought might be, am I too late? But what if I told you today that that's normally not the biggest problem? And your biggest problem is believing that because you are age 60, nothing you will do now will make a difference. That's simply not true. In fact, I've seen people making a lot of financial progress in the last 5 years to retirement as compared to those who started 20 or 15 years ago. So if you're in your 60s or just approaching 60, this is a video for you. Let's start by reality check. What actually happens qua ground? And this is a honest conversation that we must have. Most people don't reach 60. Most people don't reach 60 when they're unprepared because they are careless. Life just happens. Sometimes you lost your job early. Sometimes you started working late. Sometimes you had bills, building a home, supporting relatives. And before you know it, retirement is just around the corner. And research has consistently shown this, that many retirees underestimate how much they will actually need during retirement. The result is simple. They outlive their money. You retire at 60, your money ends at 70, and then you go on to live up to 80. But so that is why in this video we are looking at uh, three things. Number one, the 5 catch-up moves. What can you do? Then number two, we shall look at retirement mistakes to avoid, and then number three, retirement money mistakes. So let's start by talking about the 5 moves that matter most when you are in your 60s. Move number one, know your numbers. During our retirement training sessions and workshops, one thing that we discover is that people don't know their number. So before making changes, know exactly where you stand financially. List your debts, list your expected pension, list your assets, list your investments, and list your monthly expenses. You cannot close a gap that you have never measured. So just get to understand the number that you're working with. Where are you when it comes to your finances? What are your assets? What are your debts? What do you owe people? What are some of your investments? Move number two, increase your income. Don't think only about saving money. Think about earning more. It's a saying that says it's easier for you to earn extra 10,000 than to save the 10,000. So think about earning more. And this could be through consulting. You can use your knowledge to consult. And we help people who are about to retire to set up this. You can use your knowledge to consult. You can use your knowledge for mentorship. You can use your skills to teach or to improve your income generating activities. Anything that you were doing initially, you could just increase that so that you earn more. The fastest way to save more is always to earn more. Move number three, make every shilling work. The reason why you have to work so hard is because some of your money, some of your shillings is not working, is idle or is unemployed. Money loses value when it sits idle. So choose investments that suit the stage of life instead of chasing unrealistic returns. And at this stage, 60, protecting your wealth is just as important as growing it. You actually want to make sure that you preserve your capital. Move number four, reduce what retirement will cost. Now, during retirement, there are things that will cost you money. Things like debt, lifestyle, other expenses. So before you arrive at that point, think of what you could do now to reduce the effect at that particular point. Because retirement becomes easier when you need less money each month. So pay down your debt, simplify your lifestyle, and plan for future healthcare expenses before that time. Sometimes a simple move like spending less will create the same results as earning more. So consider spending less. Move number five, have a retirement plan. Don't retire with assumptions. Know where your income will come from, know what you'll spend every month, and how you'll respond to unexpected expenses. Hope And mental planning is not a retirement strategy. And at this point, if you are about to retire, or you are in a team of people, or you are 5, 10 people who are about to retire, and you are looking for retirement planning, we help people with retirement planning. And what happens that we come to a workshop or we have our one-on-one call, we get to understand your needs and then structure a retirement plan for you. We do this at individual level or at corporate or organization level. Part two, let's look at the 5 money traps to avoid. Now that we've looked at the moves, let's look at money traps because money is a very key pillar when it comes to retirement. So there are some money traps that people always walk into and it eventually affects them when it comes to retirement. So, money trap number one, chasing quick riches or chasing quick returns. The closer people get to retirement, the more desperate they become for higher returns. That's exactly when scammers become most dangerous. So when you are just about to retire, this is the time that you are most vulnerable to scams and scammers. So always mm, take note of this that if it sounds too good to be true, or if you are being promised unrealistic returns, then most likely it's not something that you should put your money into. Money trap number two, leaving too much money idle. Keeping some cash is wise for liquidity purposes, but keeping all your money in cash is not a wise move because there's something known as inflation. And inflation means that your money is quietly losing its purchasing power every single year. So have some money in a money market fund for liquidity, but don't put all your money in liquid form because it every single quarter or year it keeps losing value due to inflation. Money trap number three, retiring with the debt. Now, during retirement, you want all your money to be working for you, but debt always works against you. Your salary may stop, your loan repayments will definitely not stop. And the less debt you carry into retirement, the more freedom you will enjoy. Just to emphasize that during retirement, you want as many things as potentially possible to be working for you. But debt works against you because you always have to pay the principal and the interest towards your debt repayment. So 3, 4, 5 years before retirement, always make sure that you clear your debt so that you enter retirement debt free. This will work for you. Money trap number four, depending on one source of income. A pension alone will not and will never be enough during your retirement. Why? Because when pension comes, it replaces 30 to 40% of your income, pre-retirement income. This means that you shall have other pending bills that you have to take care of. For example, if you retire at 100K, chances are high that pension will only be giving you 30 or 40 or 50K per month. This means that you have a deficit that you have to devise ways or mechanisms to take care of. Don't put all your financial hope in one bucket. That's your pension. Money trap number five, ignoring inflation. Your retirement could last 20 or 30 or sometimes 25 years, but prices will not remain the same. And that's what we mean by inflation. The cost of fuel will rise, the cost of buying food will rise, the price of everything around you, rent might also rise if you are still paying rent. But the amount of money that you're earning will still remain the same. That is why when you're planning for retirement, you always have to factor in inflation. If currently you are using 100K per month, in 5 years to come, inflate that amount of money by maybe 6%, 7%, or even 10%, so that in 10 years to come, you will need 110%, an amount that is higher than what you need today. That is what we mean by saying don't ignore inflation. Now, apart from money traps, there are some other retirement traps that you must avoid. These ones are not related to money, but they will enable you to retire well. So, money is only one part, but a successful retirement also depends on how you live your life. So, retirement trap number one, retiring without a purpose. Throughout the 30, 20, or 40 years that you have been working, your identity has been tied to something. You are either John the teacher, Anne the nurse, Peter the lecturer, someone the professor. So retiring from work will significantly affect how you operate, how your life will be. So don't just retire from work, but retire to something. And you can harness your expertise and channel it into mentorship, farming, volunteering, traveling, consulting, or having a passion project, because purpose will give your retirement a significant meaning. Retirement trap number two: neglecting your health. Poor health can and will quickly consume your retirement savings. So exercise, eat well, attend medical checkups, and take care of yourself. Because one thing that we always insist when it comes to retirement planning is that health planning, no, retirement planning is health planning, because health takes away much of your money or resources when comes to retirement. Because as you age, you naturally become weaker. Retirement trap number three: becoming socially isolated. Many people lose daily interaction after leaving work. You lose your colleagues, you lose your social networks. But it's worth understanding that staying connected with family, with friends, with community or social groups will give you some form of fulfillment, some form of social attachment to a particular group. So a healthy social life contributes to a healthier retirement during retirement period. Retirement trap number four, the last one: stopping personal growth. Retirement does not mean learning stops. Read, learn new skills, stay curious, keep your mind active at all times, because growing people age differently from stagnant people. So those are the retirement traps. We might have others that we have either covered or we shall cover in many of our coming sessions. So if there's one message I want you to remember today is this: turning 60 does not mean that you've run out of options. It simply means that your decisions that you are taking on now, they matter more than ever. And you have to move through those decisions in a very well calculated manner. You cannot change the past, but you can make decisions today that will change the next 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years to come. Retirement is not built by one brilliant financial decision, but it's built by many wise, calculated, and deliberate decisions about money, about purpose, and about general retirement planning. So, if you're approaching retirement and you like personalized retirement plan, either as an individual or as a corporate organization, you're looking for workshops, we help with that. We work with both individuals who want to retire and organizations that want to prepare the employees for life after work through retirement planning workshops. So if you like, book a session, we'll leave the contact details in the description. And if this video has helped you, subscribe, share it with someone who's just about to retire, and help them retire in a peaceful and dignified manner. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy retirement planning.